Viewers, we have MCCIA Pune expert committee with us who will talk about budget in reference to their expert comments with reference to what Sita Ramanji has presented today. Union Budget 2024. Sir, मेरा सीधा सवाल. In terms of youth, do you think this budget will make a difference in the life of youth in terms of their employment or maybe business opportunities for them? Any one of you? So, Mike.
देखिए, एम्प्लॉयबिलिटी के ऊपर बहुत फ़र्क पड़ेगा विद सम स्पेसिफिक प्रोविजन जिसके बारे में आपको बताऊंगा. एम्प्लॉयमेंट इज़ अ लॉन्ग टर्म एजेंडा, उसके लिए ज़रूरत है. और तीसरा, एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप पे क्या इम्पैक्ट पड़ेगा, वो तीसरा मुद्दा है. मैं क्विकली एम्प्लॉयबिलिटी पे करता हूँ. बड़ी बड़ी संस्थाएं काफ़ी हद तक ऑटोमेशन पे जा रही हैं. उनका विचार ये है कि लेस लेबर इंटेंसिव हो और जो हो आउटसोर्स कर दो. इसमें एक दबाव डाला जा रहा है 500 बड़ी कंपनियों के ऊपर कि नहीं, तुमको इंटर्नशिप देनी पड़ेगी. पहले भी देते थे, ऐसा नहीं है कि बड़ी संस्थाओं में टाटा मोटर्स वगैरह सब जगह इंटर्न्स काम करते थे. तो उनको ऊपर एक दबाव डाला जा रहा है कि करिएगा, आपका प्रोडक्टिविटी बढ़ेगी आपको से. सो जब एक बच्चा बेसिक क्वालिफिकेशन है, उसको एक उद्योग में काम करने का मौका मिलता है, रियल लाइफ एक्सपीरियंस रादर देन क्लासरूम टीचिंग, तो उसमें एक तो हौसला बढ़ता है, उसका ज्ञान बढ़ता है.
इसमें कोई टाइम फ्रेम भी है सर इंटर्नशिप का?
12 महीने का दिया उन्होंने, 12 months type of a thing. Now this will depend on the as it moves.
And do you think basis the carrot of this internship, people may forget about unemployment for a while?
No, the two things are happening. First of all, the carrot for the individual would be, instead of doing nothing and becoming a problem for himself and the
Engagement.
society, he or she gets into an productive, active,
Some fruitful thing.
नंबर 2, एक लालच होता है. आपने बोला कैरेट लालच है, अगर मैं यहाँ काम कर रहा हूँ, मेरा क्वालिफिकेशन बढ़ता है, शायद यही मेरे को ले लें. और मेरा एक अनुभव ये रहा है, ऐड करना चाहता हूँ, कई बार बड़ी बड़ी संस्थाएं एब्जॉर्ब नहीं करती हैं. मैंने खुद कमिंस में काम किया है, तो वहाँ पे ये बच्चे जो इंटर्नशिप होते थे, हमारे जो वेंडर आते थे, उनको भी ज़रूरत होती थी इसके लोग कि अरे टाटा मोटर्स में काम किया है तो वो बच्चा क्वालिटी समझता होगा, उसको प्रोसेस समझ में आता है, तो वो जो है, सबको तो वहाँ नौकरी नहीं मिलती, तो उनको एक अवसर मिल जाता है. तो इसका आपका प्रश्न का आंसर कि इसमें इंटर्नशिप से स्किलिंग हो जाएगा. वन ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्टिव इज नॉट ओनली एम्प्लॉयमेंट बट स्किलिंग हो रहा है, पॉसिबल एम्प्लॉयमेंट हो रहा है. और कुछ बच्चे शायद ये भी देख लें कि अरे यार, मैं खुद की दुकान लगा लूँ क्या. उस समय मुद्रा लोन आता है, उसके बारे में शायद दीपक बता पाएंगे. तो मेरा इतना सा कहना है कि इसमें अपॉर्चुनिटी बहुत है.
So great.
I'd like to add on this.
Please.
It gives a fresher an opportunity from an academic career for so many years. He doesn't know what an industry is all about. But when he steps in, he finds it is a completely new environment.
So you're saying it's a formal mechanism now?
It is a formal mechanism where he is introduced to the industry. He understands the environment, he understands in which ecosystem he is working, how he is required to adapt. He, based on his aptitude, he can find home into a particular vertical, and he is given a chance. Today, there is no opportunity available.
So, Mr. Karandikar, do you believe that the era or the time has gone when people used to send their resumes through uncle, aunties or some relatives for internship?
They still would. They still would. But who will get employed is really very, very critical. We in industry are looking for people, but we don't get the right kind of people.
Skilled one.
In this internship, it is a sort of a
you will differentiate men from boys.
Interactive platform.
You should say girls from ladies.
Yes. So it will from
Wonderful.
boys and men and girls from ladies. This is how it will get.
You discuss about
understood.
ladies.
Yeah,
please.
Industry has been incentivized to give this internship, because otherwise on corporate social responsibility they have to spend.
Yeah,
it
agreed.
generally goes externally. So now they have allowed this training also as a part of CSR. So they may think in this terms of internship in a abundant measure.
Noted, sir. There is also provision of 3 lakh crore rupees for women in this. So
that is, yeah.
I think budgets are about two things. There is one thing which is what is the total revenue, total expenditure, fiscal deficit. There is another thing which is announcements, right? So we should not ever confuse between the two. Of course, that's an announcement. It's a factually correct announcement. what it would require us to do is when the budget document comes, look at possibly 15 odd ministries that have different schemes for women, take down each of those elements and total them up, and possibly that comes to 3 lakh crores. But at this moment, none of us have done this calculation, like, it's just been an hour.
Noted. I agree. I think your focus is the deficit should be of 4%, which they are expecting.
No, two different things. No, this is also very, very important. Women, if they are spending 3 lakh crore on women, it's very important. All that I don't know is 3 lakh crore compared to what is it last year? Because that number, if I don't know whether it's more or less what's happening. But either which way, to come back to the point of women entrepreneurship, I think we must support women entrepreneurship. This chamber where we are sitting has done something wonderful thanks to initiative of the president. We have created a center of excellence for women entrepreneurs.
Wonderful.
On Apte Road. On Tilak Road. On Tilak Road. We have spent about 70 lakh rupees to create this facility where, if you are a woman entrepreneur, you can get a co-working space for 1/4 of the price. 1/4 of the price.
Oh, that's
but it's
wonderful.
not just that. You get 20 different services, right from setting up the shop to branding, to advertising, to marketing, to foreign trade, to GEM registration, to taking benefit of another scheme, all under one roof.
So
for a
budding women
price
entrepreneurs from
of
Pune,
a
it's an
cup of
opportunity.
tea. For a price of a cup of tea. Sorry, you're saying something.
I'm saying for the budding ladies entrepreneurs, it's an opportunity.
Absolutely. And now it's almost full, but if you are interested, please reach out to Center of Excellence for Women Entrepreneurs on MCCI website. Everybody is welcome.
I suggest why don't we have a walkthrough once? Maybe one of you can be with us with Punekar News, and we can do a walkthrough there. What exactly you have been doing? Okay. Meanwhile, the service class people, the people who are working for somebody in a formal sector, उनके लिए क्या है? Do you think standard deduction moving from 50k to 75k will help?
Yeah, it will certainly help. But
some extent.
These are some splashes of rain. Because to an extent, the sun
Some
is
of
already
some.
there of inflation.
Some of some.
So whatever sun has evaporated, maybe some splashes will come. But yes, that is welcome. From 50,000, they have increased to 75,000, so 25,000 income reduction, tax thereon. For family pension also, they have increased from 15,000 to 25,000. And again, if you look at the new tax regime, they have also reduced the tax rates. So that income generally of 15 lakh above, maximum saving would be 75,500, and at each slab there would be some or the other saving. So this is certainly welcome for salaried class. And as far as this national pension scheme is concerned, couple of changes they have made. They have opened up this for the purpose of private sector. Also, the upper cap of 10%, they have enhanced it to 14%. So these will certainly benefit the salaried class.
Wonderful. Anything else the chamber think that it has been a wonderful thing for the person who is working on ground, not for the rich and...
No, as far as industry is concerned, one topic which everybody would like to contribute is about Section 43(h) under Income Tax Act. Although it is technical, by now everybody knows what it is, that if you are not making payment in time to micro and small industries, then for income tax you don't get deduction, you have to pay tax on it. And really you will pay when you make the actual payment, you get the deduction. Now there are a couple of use, it certainly benefits micro and small. The big guys are not paying. So the government had to come out with this particular provision. Of course, it is not though new provision in income tax, the MSMED Act already had a provision. You have to pay substantial interest also. So on that, I think everybody would like to have his own views.
So actually,
Please.
Actually, it came in the 2023 budget. There was apprehension, anxiety on us that may be reversed. They have preserved 43BH, which has had a salutary effect. So all that we are feeling good that we haven't been, it hasn't been taken out. And he's right, it's made a difference.
Real defaulters were the big companies who did not pay. And the gross, if you want to create the boundary, it is 10.7 lakh crores.
No, that's a big number.
Out of which 69% are PSUs and 31% are corporate India. So what these people gain is an interest-free amount that they can use to run business at the cost of the small guys. I don't think it is fair.
At the cost of the public, I would say.
Yeah. I'll go back to this question on what is in it for the youth. If you are somebody who is one of those 80 lakh people who looks for a job every year, 80 lakh people look for job in India. If you are one of those, then there is announcement today that 4.1 crore people divided by 5 over 5 years is 80 lakh every year, which means for each one of you, there is something in, at least in the niti. We'll see how much translates in kriti, but there is something for you in the niti, which is in the policy. Number one, about 4 lakh individuals like you would get funding for skill development. Please reach out, look at MSDE website, Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, and explore what funding opportunities come for skill development. Number two, about 20 lakh people, Government of India wants to give about 5,000 rupees every month to 20 lakh individuals. Ensure that you are one of those for sure. Beyond all of this, there are enough and more schemes in MSDE website of Government of India and some coming from the state. Please explore all of those. If that's not enough, if you are anywhere around Pune or if you come over to Pune, do drop in at MCCIA. There are a bunch of programs we conduct. Half of them are free and many others cost just about the food cost and the rental cost, and there is none profit for MCCIA because we are not for profit organization. 9,000 individuals, largely those who are working in companies, but some who are not yet working also benefited just last year.
Oh,
if you are one of those, make benefit of this. If you are somebody who is wanting to become an entrepreneur, there is an interesting scheme called RAMP by World Bank and Government of India, which MCCIA is running. In the last 3.5 months, we benefited 3,500 individuals. In last 3.5 months, 3,500 individuals. We have a goal to help 10,000 individuals. If you are one of those, reach out to MCCIA website, register out there, and that's free. Take benefit of that. With that, thank you so much.
Noted. So it was more about MCCIA in the later part of it, but something which is not covered in this is Mudra loan. So in case if you are a budding entrepreneur and your expectation in terms of money infusion is more than 10 lakh, Mudra loan is also an option because the amount has been raised from 10 to 20 lakh rupees. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Thank you, MCCIA.
Thank you so much. Many thanks.